Hey, what is up, everybody? Wix here, back on the Telerian only free-to-play account, day 22, and we have done some crazy things overnight. I stopped playing the main as soon as CVC ended, which has been insanely wonderful. I feel like I have so much free time. It's great. Yeah, so stress levels are low. What I did, since I'm not running two accounts now, I can hook the artifact optimizer back up, which will track my progress on the Hell Hades website for the free-to-play challenge. There's a bunch of leaderboards and stuff like that. So just for fun, I decided to push my dungeons to see how far I could go, and I was able to auto Arcane Keep 20, which is pretty dope. I didn't go into Spirit Keep. I might rerun my Force Keep and try to do 20 today just for funsies. But Ice Golem, we pushed all the way from, I think, 14 or something like that, and we were able to clear up to 17 on auto. Yeah, it won't be a consistent run due to counterattacks and stuff, but that was pretty neat. Our Spider, we actually autoed straight up to 15. 16 was a little bit out of our reach, and we'll probably still farm 10 for tournaments because of the bugged drop rate. 10 has a much higher chance to drop 5-star accessories. But that was cool. And then Dragon, of course, we can auto 20. I might try to auto 21 and 22 tonight just for fun, but not really in a rush to do that. And then Fire Knight, we can actually auto up to 17. 18, not quite enough damage. 17 was fine. Actually, no, I didn't even try 18. I don't think. Did I? Yeah, okay, no, I did. I remember I did. I couldn't do enough damage to it to make up for the healing, I believe. So I need a heal reduction to move on there. But into the Doom Tower, we did get our way up to the Griffon 90. None of these waves were very difficult for my team. I did have to manual a couple of them. There's some with like Lydia's and Masha Led and a lot of nasty debuffers. So I just autoed it or manualed it a bit and got through. Just made sure I keep my cooldowns ready for the next wave. And we're going to give Griffon a shot now. I think we'll go with the attack aura. Griffon shreds defense when he builds up his stacks anyway. And 15% hit points isn't going to help me much. So we'll try to go for more damage. We could bring Deacon, I suppose, since he's tankier now. He's not going to trigger the passive that often. But we're just going to try it with the 4 that we did it with before. So if we can auto this, that would be huge for the account. It would give us access to, I believe you can get legendary Guardian materials from it. Although very, very low drop rate, you don't get many. It's going to come down to Brimstone procs, I believe. And we haven't got any so far. Yeah, he's hitting quite a bit harder than the stage 50 Griffon. Yeah, those Brimstone procs, man, that's where it's at. If we can get the Brimstone proc off right at the start of the fight for the first 2 turns. Ooh. That is nasty damage. He's already up to 9 procs on his passive because these champions keep getting knocked below half health and then healing back up. So it might even be better to just bring the 2 damage dealers. Although having all those 2 extra bodies to proc Rhonda's passive is actually pretty nice. I think this is going to be the hardest of all the bosses this rotation. So it certainly does not look like it's going to be an auto farm. But if we can just squeak through. It's really going to come down to getting those brimstone procs early. Alright, well, I'm going to try to manual it. And then I can put my buffs and debuffs up at the proper time. But we should be able to get through that, I think, with enough RNG. And then we'll go back down to farming Eternal Dragon until we get up to either Magma Dragon. Yeah. Farming Magma Dragon for legendary materials will probably be better than getting epic materials for Bloodthirst. But I'm not too sure, honestly. It's just the difference between getting a 6-star artifact is so much bigger than... Yeah, we'll think about it. And I'm going to finish this and try to get this epic book. I don't know if you guys will want to watch me fight it on manual, but I'll record it and then we'll see. I'll pause when I get back to the boss. Alright, so we're at the boss. Now that we're manualing, we don't want to put buffs up on the first turn. He's about to strip them. Now we really want to get Brimstone on for this turn if we can. Yeah, didn't happen, but now we can put up buffs. On manual, yeah, on manual, I'm not going to use Aethel's AoE. We're going to go for maximum Giant Slayer procs. And I brought Reliquary Tender, but maybe that wasn't a good idea. Because she's going to build up the stacks of his passive. Every time he takes somebody down to half health, he gets an extra passive stack. So if you bring in weak people like this, you know, it just stacks up the passive so much faster. Yeah, and she barely did anything here. She does have decrease attack though and cleanse, which is why I thought it would be good to bring her. So he just stripped buffs. Delicious Brimstone proc. Okay, well, she soaked a bit of damage for us. We need Brimstone up now. No! Okay, so he stripped buffs. It's actually looking pretty good, I think. We're at half. He's not quite fully ramped up yet. We're going to need to get a lot of those counterattacks off. Oh, we got Brimstone at the perfect time. Because he's about to use 2 active moves. That was a clutch counterattack. Or a clutch attack, I should say. Okay, so he just stripped. This is looking good. Nice counterattack, get some health back. Got the weaken up, perfect. Now I'm going to use her A1 because it's a 4 hit when he's below 50% health. Good weak hit. Can we get Brimstone? No! I don't think it's going to matter. I think we got this. Brimstone would have been sealed the deal, though. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe we don't got this. Weak hit. Counterattack. Oh, for fuck's sake. She needs to fully lifesteal here. Weak hit. No! Oh, so you see how close it is? I'm just going to run it back the same way, but without Reliquary Tender. And I'll come back when we clear it. Alright, here we are. It's taken me probably like 10 tries to get this. I ended up throwing Deacon in for the speed aura, because I thought it would help me better than the attack aura. And he died pretty much right away, but I think we're going to do this. We just got the Brimstone on. So if Aethel gets double crit, then we can still lose. But if not, oh, please, please, please. Okay, she didn't get double crit. Nice. Oh, that was huge. And I had my auto runs on. Okay. Griffon 90 defeated. So, I don't think I'm going to have any problems with Magma Dragon. Nether Spider could be tough, but I think if I take Reliquary Tender and give her more speed, I think I can handle Nether Spider. So it's going to come down to the waves and Eternal Dragon 120 if I can beat normal Doom Tower. Which is crazy, considering I'm 22 days in. This is just nuts, man. Rhonda is pretty OP. Decently built Rhonda. I've got a lot of artifacts I can still level on her. I can still level this for some more defense and maybe some hit points percent if I get lucky. I've got a bunch to level on Deacon still. Definitely need some new jewelry. I need a new hit points chest. And for her final mastery, we're just going to go for more counterattacks and clan boss. I did run into Minotaur a bit so I could get this on Rhonda to help with Griffon. And her final mastery is probably going to be Methodical. And then Deacon's almost done his masteries. I'm going to go with Spirit Haste for Faction Wars. And Jamarsa went with the same, similar to Reliquary Tender. I just want her counterattacking more in Clan Boss. God damn, dude. Alright. I'm going to pause, and then we're going to come back later and do something else. Just a quick showcase on my latest Nightmare key. With those extra masteries, we're almost up to 3 key Nightmare on Void. Pretty damn spicy. If this was a Kale with his poisons or a Frozen Banshee, they'd be doing probably like 6 or 7 mil, I think. But yeah, looking pretty good. Once I finish leveling everybody's gear, it should be a pretty solid 3 key, at least on Void. We're down to the last few hours on the champ training tournament. It doesn't look like we're gonna win, but we still can get this 6-piece epic Relentless. We're gonna get a Lego tome regardless. It's just whether or not we get the 2 extra pieces over 3rd place. So he's been pushing a bit. I've got some energy still. I'm waiting on 1 gem from the mine for an energy refill. But I've also got this challenge energy. 150 energy here. And a Lego tome. Which leaves just the artifacts here to do. We'll get this Void Shard before the 2x in a week. So we'll have 6 there. I'm going to try to do my referrals up to 30 if I'm feeling like it, to get the extra 2 voids there. And it's a week away, so we should have this as well at some point during the Void 2x. We'll have a Sacred too. I'm not sure if I'm going to save the Sacred for like a fusion down the road, or if I'm just going to YOLO it on like a 10x for something good, like a good epic. We'll see though. Yeah, as far as referrals go, I really want to do them. Not only would I get the Sacreds, but I want to get down to Chronum here. I think Chronum is one of the few champions, like one of the few ways I have of reliably doing Ultra Nightmare. Like, increases debuff on the target by 1 turn. Also increases duration of HP burns if I have Jamarsa on the team. 3-time, instantly activate HP burns. Heals himself. And then AoE places HP burn. So, like, this could be my Spider, my ticket to Spider as well for the Arbiter missions. And if I really went hard at it, I don't know if I want to. Like, I hate playing multiple accounts, man. It really... But the one thing about referrals is you just get them to stage 12-6, and then you just farm them every day. Log in once and get your daily energy refills and stuff. Spend all your gems on energy and just farm them there. Like this, it just seems like this would be the perfect champ to get as soon as possible. Because if I get stuck on Spider for the Arbiter missions, I could bring in Chronum and get it done that way. And if I really went hard at the referrals, I could get Chronum within like a month. But yeah, it seems like a lot of effort to do all these referrals. But I'm gonna think about it, and when I'm feeling up to it, I'm at least gonna try to push up to these epic tomes soon, because epic tomes are gonna help me out a lot with some of my champs. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna book out Chancellor Yasmin next, and she needs at least 4 in array 2 and 4 in array 3. But she could take up to 12. I think she's going to be my Scarab solo if I don't pull an Apothecary. And then I could book out this guy and try to use him for his decreased attack. But, like, I'm really hoping to pull somebody better, like a Tyrell, Lodric, Giscard. Somebody with a more reliable attack down. This guy, I would have to put him in a retaliation set, so he gets like lots of counter attacks off, and probably revenge accessories as well. So I need to get... I do have 1 revenge accessory here I can put him in. I need to pull an amulet and a banner. We just did 3 spider runs for our daily quest, and we got an attack banner here for Rhonda. So hopefully it rolls some speed, because she is slow as hell. Okay, 1 roll. Not the worst. I'll take it. Throwing an extra 9. Maybe 12 speed if we glyph it. That's going to put her into a really good spot for a damage dealer. Plus it's an attack banner, some more damage. We just need a crit damage amulet. This was like the best amulet I had available, so I just threw it on her for some extra stats. But a crit damage amulet with like attack, defense, or hit points would be ideal. But yeah, the gear's coming along nicely. I just need to get these done, but I don't want to. Fuck me, man. But yeah, we're gonna come back when we get this Relentless set and see what the stats roll. Just to show you what we're doing for champ training right now, because we don't have much energy, but we have a lot of time. I'm taking Deacon through as my campaign farmer. He can kill them. It just takes him a little bit. But this just maximizes my energy efficiency. I want to get Deacon up in levels for some extra hit points anyway. Make him tankier for Clan Boss. For Sacred Order Faction, we have opening soon. And as well for like the Doom Tower bosses that we have coming up. So he's just running really fast, cycles a lot of turns. Got his AoE going. And this is just one of those micro optimizations that you can do on a free-to-play if you know, like me, if you have more time than energy. That's why you'll notice I don't get my champions to max level right away. And that's because I like doing little things like this where they're still gaining XP. Or, you know, when you're running them in Minotaur or dungeons, you want them to be gaining experience points while they do it. So I never like getting my champs to max level. That's also why I save barrels. Eventually I'll have like a level 40 champ. And I'll run them through masteries. And get all their masteries on the way to level 50. And then when I 6-star them, I'll use the feast on them to take them right to 60 during a champ training. But it'll be like a champion that I don't use in dungeons or anything. Somebody who's unlikely to gain passive XP. And a champion that can't campaign farm. So I think generally it would be like a support type champion that just takes a long time to farm campaign. But yeah, that's what I save my barrels for. Let's see how we did. Champ training tournament's over. We're getting some Relentless. I don't know if this third place guy made a push towards the end, but he could have. I was completely out of energy, so not much I could do even if he did. Nice. Still a ways off first place, though. So first thing I'm going to do, we used the Doom Tower book to upgrade the revive. So we want this to land in the heal and not in the A1. Come on. Nice. So I am still going to book her A1 eventually. But at least I have all the important cooldowns now. And let's check out the Relentless. Praying for some good stuff. We could probably put it on Jamarsa if it's good enough. Okay, speed and AC. Not bad if it rolls well. That's kind of terrible. That's really nice. Now here's the important part. Hit points percent, defense percent. I'll take crit rate, crit damage. Okay, crit rate. Pretty awful substats, but I'll take it. Attack percent with no crit rate. That's kind of garbage. And flat attack. Still no speed boots. But we've got a pretty solid collection. A lot of it's just flat stat garbage. Maybe reroll someday. Probably not. I'm sure we'll be getting a ton of Relentless over the coming months. But I'm just holding on to it for now because I don't need the silver anyway. we're going to come back and check in on our very first Nightmare Clan Boss chest. So just under an hour until we get this. And it could be something real good. Hoping for a Void Shard or Sacred Shard. Epic or Lego Tome is good. Or some 5-star Immortal Cruel Gear would be nice. But we'll see. And I want to try one other thing, which is I'm going to do the Force Keep when I have energy. I want to try to clear Force Keep 20. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's let it rip. Last time I tried this, I don't think I had enough damage. Kept getting killed too quickly. Now I've got a whole team of 60s. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. It was Deacon. Deacon kept dying. And without decreased defense, the boss is like impossible. Because I couldn't lifesteal enough off the little bit of damage I was doing. But Deacon's got more hit points than my damage dealers now, so... should be one of the last to die because he's strong affinity. So yeah, I'm going to let this run through to the boss, and then we'll come back and check it out. Alrighty. I can't remember which one we want to go for. I think it's this guy. He's the one that puts up heal reduction, if I remember correctly. Now, the keep that I really want to get to stage 20 on is Magic Keep. I need, like, I think it's 6 superior magic potions for her next ascension. And I want to get her to 6 now for that attack banner. So tomorrow when Magic Keep's open... Actually, I don't know, because... I think I'm going to be spending all my energy on the Spider Tournament for the next 2 days. 1, because I may be able to win it, and 2, I just need a bunch more accessories, and doing it during a Spider Tournament is obviously going to be the best idea, because I could get some extra rewards, and it's going to be a while before I can farm stage 20 Spider, and stage 10 has better points per energy than stage 16. And I can't do stage 16 yet anyway, so... I mean, Spider 10, most efficient for points until 20. Pretty decent chance of getting good gear. So, might as well get the accessory farming out of the way now, while it's still, like, really useful to me. So yeah, that's kind of my thought process around doing a tournament this early. Yeah, this is a piece of cake now. For the Magic Keep, though, I'm going to need to level my Chancellor Yasmin or my Spy Master. Get that buff strip going. Very nice. I could ascend Jamarsa. But there's no reason to right yet, because I don't have any banners for her. Don't really need to ascend her yet either. So yeah, I'm just going to be saving up my pots. I need a ton of magic, and I need more arcane. And the rest I'm not too fussed about right yet. So we just finished a couple of progress missions. Check out this Lifesteal gear that I just got. Hit points with crit rate and defense. And hit points with speed and crit rate. So I was talking about gearing my Spy Master, right? Hit points base nuker. And I definitely want to put him in Lifesteal. So I'm thinking something like this. And then I guess he could use this. I would need to find some crit rate gloves. These wouldn't be bad if I could find some replacements for her. These would also be alright. He's very slow though. But yeah, we got a pretty solid setup here. Is there any with speed? Let's just say I use these ones. We could throw something like that on. Because he needs accuracy as well. Then I'd need like an accuracy banner. If this rolls double hit points. But yeah, that'd be a pretty solid setup. Need a bit more speed. A little bit more crit rate, but some of these might roll crit rate, so it should be fine. Nice. That's gonna be huge for Arcane or for Magic Keep. All right, it's time. First Nightmare top chest. What will we get? Oh, oh my god. That is so ugly. That is such a nasty chest. Oh man. I was really hoping for like a sacred and I was gonna pull and get a stagnite. Guaranteed. Or even an ancient. Alright, we'll have to settle for a 10 pull of mystery shards. Oh. My second Odachi. Oh. Magister. It's the fake Apothecary. It's the third time I've pulled this guy. Fuck. That was supposed to be Apothecary. I swear the game is trying to give me Apothecary, but it just can't quite get it. I've pulled almost every elf rare. I've pulled her 3 times. I've pulled him 3 times. Disgusting. The game is like, we need to get him an Apothecary ASAP. And then it rolls high elf rare. And it just misses him every time. Alright, well with that disappointment, I will end the episode. Thank you again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you have better luck in your shard pulls, and I'll catch you in the next one.